Jackson Beach in Venice, and I'm on a shark tooth hunt because I want to put some shark teeth and some authentic Venice black sand in a bottle and send it to my mom as part of her birthday goodies from Venice. So wish us luck. Look at how beautiful it is tonight. Oh, we'll see what I can find. I found these 4 teeth in under an hour, and I didn't even have to get in the water. In my personal experience, I have had better luck finding shark teeth when you're not actually looking for them in particular with your eyes. Look for the beautiful things right in front of you, like these gorgeous little colorful shells that I handpicked each one for my mom. And then I happened to find those teeth along with them right on the beach. Not in the water, but up on the sand. I've had a different kind of background experience finding shark teeth though, as I was constantly finding fossils and teeth in our Florida shell driveway when we had our house in Sarasota. Now I'm going to try to hone my shark tooth eye, as it is commonly referred to finding them while at the beach instead of a driveway.
Venice is known as the shark tooth capital of the world because we just had the right combination of geology that preserved the teeth. Our local beaches, Casperson Beach and Venice Beach, and some beaches to the south are wonderful areas to bring your family with a sifter or look through the shells on the surf by hand. And many varieties of shark teeth can be found manually or just washed up in the sand. Many people like to study the shark teeth to learn more about the species and the age of the species, and they're also just enjoyed for the simple aesthetics. Many people who are lucky and find shark teeth on the beach or in inland areas will bring their shark teeth to us. My wife is able to create a custom necklace with beads of the customer's choice or just wire wrapping so they can use their own cord. Well, here in Venice, in addition to the wonderful beaches where you can find shark's teeth, there's many things to do here in Venice. You can go to the beach, then come into town and shop. You can really make a day of it.
Today is a great day in Venice. Even though it started out with major clouds and threat of rain and storms, it cleared out enough to do a wonderful festival for the arts event this weekend.
It's been really fun to see so many people come up to the studio and then clients too visiting on top of that. So it's been really fun.
Yeah, you had a special client come in just a few minutes ago, all the way from
Jacksonville and Canada actually. He's a Canadian, and it's been fun. No names, just saying thank you for coming.
Yeah, and look at what fun is going on outside of the studio today. We've got a big arts festival with lots of people strolling the sidewalks in the streets, which are closed this weekend, so people can check out the arts and the vendors here right on our spot. So if you're in this area, come on down and see us. Yep. We'll have a good time.
Going on tomorrow too, probably 10 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Yep.
And if you come by, we might give you a little treat.
Yeah. Bye. We hope to see you.
James, drive around the block once again and you'll probably find a way back. Do a cell phone picture.
You gotta put it on silent though. What's going on?
Well, I couldn't find what I wanted at the store, so I'm making it. I figure if you can't find it, make it. Maybe there is something to it, right? So
That's not an instrument, though.
that is not an instrument. It's actually a shot glass cordials holder. So it holds 9 cordial glasses like that, and then it holds a candelabra in here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So wait till I'm done with it. So this you're seeing kind of not the beginning, but halfway through it, I guess. But
Back to work.
back to work.
This is David's new and cool laser engraver. I love the way it smells while it's doing its thing. He is putting a logo, our logo, on this beautiful serving tray that he showed you a second ago. And that's what it looks like when it's finished. So cool. You know me, I'm Tirza, this is Claudia. Hi everyone. Got a treat, and it's been a night here on Venice Avenue. And look how beautiful Claudia looks. So pretty.
I got it.
Chocolate hot?
I got it over here. I'm just terrible when it falls out.
Yeah, enjoy your evening.
Anyway.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you so much.
Come back.
Chocolate rock. Okay, here we are. Look at there. Florida Violins, Venice Avenue's newest resident, and there's the owners right there. They're giving out beautiful cordial, chocolate cordial by the name of Mozart. Look at that. Yeah, take a look. Everybody's enjoying. Tell the story, why don't you?
Well, we're at the Chocolate Walk here on Venice Avenue, and it's been crazy. Oh my goodness, the second 5 o'clock
The last piece of the bottle.
everybody in town came out, and I had 150 complimentary chocolatey treats that were gone in 15 minutes. I had red velvet army bites, and I had chocolate chip cookie dough bites, but we still have the pièce de résistance, which is Mozart chocolate cream cordial from Salzburg, Austria, and that's what we're
Well, hello there.
from Florida Violins.
Yeah. We took the train from Salzburg to
Was
Munich.
that you? Did you get a Salisbury steak when you was over there?
I've been on Salisbury steak.
No Salisbury steak. How about that story, Dr. DeVay?
Salisbury.
Yeah. Thank you, Gary. Well, hello there.
Hi there. This is delicious. If you've never tried it before,
You great on the fly there?
yeah, very good.
Yeah, we'll get
It's so
somebody.
good if you like ice cream, pour this on top.
We'll get him in there too. Can you make a picture with us?
Yeah.
Follow the show. Thank you. On the web and on the Facebook. And Florida Violins is on there as well. Thank you. 1, 2, you know what to do. Florida Violins. That's coming to us.
This special event, as well as the other special events so far, have been awesome to participate in. With lots of preparation for us ahead of time, it's been worth it just seeing how happy people are strolling by and learning about our place. And then we in turn learn about them and their places too, wherever they come from. In just a moment, you'll see another video with a couple that strolled on by from Kentucky, and they have such an interesting background involving wood as well. So keep sticking around. It's coming up just around the corner.
Hello, everybody. We are at Florida Violins, Venice, Florida. So, I was going downstairs to flip the sign open, and then I found these two treasures. So, if you guys can introduce yourselves.
I'm Robert Price.
I'm Robin Price.
Yep.
And they're from Kentucky.
Yay!
Go Big Blue.
And he is a woodworker.
I work at home, but I work for Hanger Clinic at home.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. And one thing is that, you know, I guess woodworkers attract woodworkers. And so, as you know, here in Florida Violins, what we do is it's a lifestyle. You know, it's appreciating what we can do with our hands, the wood, the history of the wood, and how that it stays in your family. Well, he happens to have a wall with guitars on.
Several walls with
guitars, and so we have a lot in common, and we welcome you so warmly to Venice, and hopefully that Venice is treating you right.
Yeah, we love it here. We come to this area about every year to vacation just because we love it, and we noticed the violins outside when you're opening up, and she said, "Oh, it's closed," and then you looked it open. So let's go in and talk woodwork.
Yeah.
But beautiful instruments.
Well, thank you. And it's amazing how, I mean, you guys have a farm. They're telling us all about their farm and all the work that they've done. 4 years.
Yeah.
Doing work, amazing, beautiful woodwork inside, and then some of the trees that you collected from the farm, and then some that you sourced out, and I won't share the pictures because that's a personal thing, but yeah. But Robin, we're tagging her, so she probably has some posts.
I do.
We'll post some woodwork stuff.
Yeah, and I think it's beautiful also because you make limbs.
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit?
Oh, yeah, I started as a kid. I actually am a painter as well. So, you know, music and art was always been just the love and passion. So what I did was, friends of our families, was my parents' best friends. He was an orthodontist and did bracing and artificial work, you know, limbs and so on. And they, back then it was still a lot of woodworking. You know, now it's a lot of endoskeletal parts, you know, with high technology. But back then it was still, we were still chiseling and carving and, you know, doing a lot of that stuff with the old willow wood, you know.
Nice and light.
Yeah.
Nice
and then
light.
we'd laminate over it to make it strong enough. But they hired me and said, "Oh, you're artistic, this will be good." And that company helped with the education side of it. And next thing you know, I became a process orthopedist and, of course, worked for Hanger Clinic, the oldest and largest O&P facility in the world. And
Wow.
manage and see patients in West Virginia and Kentucky, and I get to work with veterans by the dozen. So I mean, we work with.
Thank you.
Yeah, we work with the, especially with the Huntington department. But I work as kind of a liaison with the VA there too, because if they have any troubled cases where they're difficult cases, or just, you know, I've had so much experience from being there. My RVP always says I cut my teeth on them on artificial limbs, you know. So, but I'll go all over West Virginia sometimes and work with just the veterans in our other clinics.
That's
so.
awesome.
That's an amazing
Yes.
job.
And we worked together in O&P our whole lives since we were kids. We got married at 18 and 17, and we started working just shortly after that in O&P. And we've literally both been in the prosthetic and orthodontic business since we were kids.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is art, but it also helps so much.
Yeah.
And that's
Such
where
a
it makes
need.
a difference, and that's what we're also trying to get to people. It's like, yeah, we call it Florida Violins, but a couple of days ago I had a lady who, her violin had been 4 generations
Wow.
in her family, and she said, "How much is this worth?" And I said, "It's priceless.
Yeah.
It's priceless. The instrument is beyond, you cannot restore it anymore, or it would be not a good idea to put money into it." But her son was here and said, "Imagine all that instrument has seen over 4 generations, and now you can pass it on." So what they're going to do is to get another craftsman to build a shadow box and put the instrument there, and I will do the authentication of it, and that'll be part of the documentation. But most importantly, she'll write the history of what she knows before it's lost. So
which is the process.
in your case,
Yes.
you're helping someone walk again.
Yep.
And my case, I just give opinions, but but then whoever made it, 150 years, 200 years ago, is still alive.
There's something special about wood. I love wood. I can talk about wood all day. Love to look
Well,
at
we
wood.
can stay here all day.
We
We'll
can
buy
too.
ice cream.
We'll go by. I mean, we had one visitor at the cabin since we, and it was like I said, 2 cabins put together, and our original part of the cabin is mid-18 or even the chimneys are carved 1827. So I'm guessing the house is around 1827, but. This lady shows up at our house and she asked if she could come in, and she said her mother was raised in that house. They live in Northern Ohio, and so we said, yeah, sure, come in. And she was with her daughter, so you're talking about generating, that their family came from that area, and they were there visiting because of an event or something. But I put my hand on the wall, just like you're talking about how many generations of people, how many people have put their hand on this wall and what these walls had seen and could speak. And she just starts to cry, of course, thinking about her mother being raised there as a little girl. So, but wood has a
life
heart.
to it.
It has
It does have a heart.
It breathes, it lives. It's and even if you keep it in good shape, it's
And it's what's interesting when I make an instrument is that it's going to have a new life.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not killing a tree, you're giving it a new life. In your case, of course, you're restoring a home that was someone else's. You're restoring the life of that. I mean, I get, it makes it. And then from the health point of view, you're giving someone a new life as well. They're able to walk again.
Oh, that's
and that's just amazing. And I think that's as artists, that's what they do.
We laugh and cry with our. I mean, it's something the whole families come in. But you're right. We put a lot of craftsmanship. So I still do it the old way. I still cast my patients, modify my own molds. I have a tech that comes 2 days a week and works with me, but I cannot let it go. I have to have my hands on it just about the whole way through. So still with all my amputees, I put a lot of heart. For a couple of years, we had no help, and they kept saying, well, you can send it off. And I wouldn't do it. I would work all day with patients and then spend 2 evenings a week, and I would work until 10 o'clock at night building them because I just couldn't send it off.
I understand. We do the same thing. It's love and respect towards what you do. Everybody who's watching, Cheese tagged there. He's not on social media, but whatever questions you post there, you'll read them, and then you can ask her questions if that's okay. And if you have anything about musical instruments, I'll answer that. But if it's about what they do, please give them some love. And we're so grateful that I'm glad the timing was right.
Yeah.
We didn't plan for this. We didn't plan for this.
No, we didn't either.
I just went down and I'm like, I think I should flip that. It's not 1 o'clock yet, but I'm going to go and flip that sign. And then they were right there in front of it. And so
we talked a lot about us too, but being here for the last, I don't know, we've been here at least 45 minutes, I'm guessing, just chatting about wood, and this guy's a tremendous talent as well. So,
very kind.
The wood is, it's
beautiful.
You come in here and it's not like coming in to buy something, it's like coming in to hang out. As a Kentucky boy, we're good at talking and hanging out.
It's a home for us. It's we're surrounded by the things that we love. You're surrounded by a house that you're building, and so that wood represents warmth and comfort. And
I think that's the most common. Anytime someone visits us for the first time, they walk in and go, "It's so warm."
Yeah.
First thing they say.
And you got 2 walls, maybe 3 walls.
I've got guitars everywhere. So I've got 3 walls with guitars hanging on it, and then if you go upstairs, then there's guitars everywhere.
Joel Kosha, if you're listening to this, we're waiting for your guitars to be put on.
I would have liked to have seen those.
So we're looking forward to everything. Thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. And thank God that I found you downstairs before you ran away. And then we held you captive.
We appreciate it. I had a blast.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.